Part 2. The day I realized my why wasn't due for sale, and I started asking questions nobody wanted to answer. Where is your company? What are you creating? What's your vision outside of this script? All I heard was repetition. Quotes from the top, lines from the seminar, scripts from the stage. It felt like being around people who didn't have their own voice. And that's when I realized something about myself. I have a mind. I observe. I analyze. Even when I'm quiet. People didn't know I was watching. Didn't know I was listening between the lines. Didn't know I could feel the shift in energy when the conversation stopped being about people and started being about profit. I'm not saying I learned nothing. I did learn something. I learned that words are powerful. Quotes are powerful. Belief is powerful. But I also learned something deeper. If you're always quoting someone else, you might never discover what you actually believe. So I started telling people, quote what works for you. That's it. If a quote pushes you, use it. If a mindset strengthens you, keep it. But don't live off borrowed language forever. And somewhere in that season I found my why. It wasn't a number. It wasn't rank. It wasn't commission. My why wasn't for sale. My why was authenticity. My why was building something that had my fingerprint on it, not something where I was just a moving part in somebody else's machine. I realized I didn't fit there because I wasn't meant to. I wasn't built to push someone else's narrative. I wasn't built to sell belief that wasn't mine. I wasn't built to chase applause for numbers that didn't feed my spirit. And that's not rebellion, that's awareness. Some people thrive in structure. Some people thrive in systems, but I thrive in truth. And if I'm going to build something, it is going to be something I can stand on, not something I am just standing under. That season taught me something powerful. You can be in a room full of motivated people and still feel spiritually alone. You can be surrounded by noise and still hear your own inner voice whisper, "This isn't it." Leaving wasn't dramatic. It was quiet. I just stepped away. Because when you have a mind that sees and a spirit that feels, you can't unsee what you've seen. And that's how I get through life. I observe, I think, I feel, I move accordingly. And maybe that was my why all along. For more true stories, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.